Welcome back to Hit Points Gaming, another episode of Friday Night Lights, here with Chris and Becky. Tonight we are playing a two-player game called Patchwork. This was recommended to us by Corey and Andrea, who have played this before, and they recommended it for Friday Night Lights because this is just truly a two-player game. It's pretty simple, easy to get into. The rules are pretty light as well. So we've been out a while because of the quarantine and just trying to keep things at home.
That we pretty much don't know what day it is at this point anymore. It could be Friday, could be Tuesday, I don't know.
Yeah, but I do know it's coming up. May the 4th be with you.
Yes, that is true.
So hopefully I get this video up before that. I don't know if it's going to happen.
Probably not.
We'll see. Anyway, how do you play Patchwork? Patchwork is really simple. You have... would you say this is like Sorry? Like how you move around? Not Sorry.
Trouble?
Trouble. Yeah, like you're moving around a board, and it's got golf rules. So the player in front stays there, and the person behind can keep going until they pass them. So the board has a few buttons on it. The buttons are when you can collect income, and then there's special tiles on there, which are leather tiles. We'll get to them in a second. So real simple. You have a pawn. It starts on the smallest spot, which is here. It's the smallest tile you can buy, patch you can buy, and it simply moves around the table, and it fills the spot. It fills the void of the last patch purchased. So buttons are the currency in this game. You generate these by passing. So if I'm ahead and you don't want to buy anything, you can pass, and every tile you move to pass me is a button. So if you move 4 spaces, it's 4 buttons. You can also generate buttons by tiles. Certain tiles have buttons on them. So whenever you pass a button on this board, you generate the amount of buttons on your patch. So the patches cost buttons, and they cost time. Time is just you moving on the board. When both of us get to the center, the game is over. So if I get there first, you can still go. And it's pretty neat because it allows you to kind of catch up, and maybe you want to buy cheap because you want to then speed past me with the button with a patch coming up. So you're taking these patches and filling your quilt, maybe?
I'd say so.
And you're trying to fill this up. The scoring in this game is done by how many buttons you have in your inventory, not on your board. So how many buttons you have to spend at the end of the game is how you score. You do get -2 points for every space that is not covered by a patch. And that's where the patchwork comes in. So you're trying to build patches to cover as many spaces as you can, and they're all kind of wonky shapes, so you have to kind of put them together. But once you put them on your patch, like it's sewn in, you're not moving them.
It's kind of like Tetris.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah. Exactly. Yeah. And those leather patches that you pick up, it's the first player to get them, first player to pass it, picks it up, and immediately places there. So in this case, it would allow you to put something here if you felt you couldn't fill that in. So it's kind of a fun game as where do you place these? Do I buy cheap patches that don't generate buttons that allow me to fill my board up, or do I purchase expensive patches which let me generate buttons which then I can spend to buy more? I'm gonna sneeze. Excuse me. Pretty simple. The game starts randomly with one person. And since you went last game, I'm going to say, you went last Friday Night Lights, I will go first. Put this back here.
Now you're in trouble because I just kind of put it together that it is like Tetris, and I'm awesome at that game.
Good, because I'm up for a challenge. So I'm going to go first. And there is one bonus thing here. It's the first player to fill a 7x7 part of their patch. This is 10x10, or 9x9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9x9 tile. So it's pretty big to have a 7x7. And this is where it's 7 buttons. So this is expensive. This is a really good bonus to have. So let's go ahead and get into the game and actually start playing. All right, so I'm going to start first. So how do you start? This pawn dictates what space you can purchase from. And we're just going to kind of put it on this tile here just for this first turn. So for my turn, I can buy the next 3 tiles, and that's how it works. So I can purchase this tile, or this tile. I would love to buy this one, but it costs 10. 5 times don't care, but you whatever. This is 2 and 1 and 2 and 2. I'm going to go for this 2 and 2. So this pawn now moves to this void, and you are allowed to purchase 1, 2, 3. So the thing is, I purchase a thing. I actually want to look at it because it matters. Choose a patch, move the token, pay for the patch, place the patch, and then move. Okay, so now I'm going to pay for it. We each start with 5 to begin with. I'm going to put it down. Put it there. Now I move my thing. And it matters because if I had moved past this button here, I would generate things. So if you purchase something that lets you generate that turn, it's important to make sure that you play it out correctly. Your turn. So you now can buy 1, 2, or 3. You have some good choices. I had some bad choices.
You do have some good choices.
And they recommend you put the patches in a circle because you are going to possibly lap back around. Because if you buy 3, the third, the third, the third, the third, we're going to keep going around. And it would kind of shrink, but we could leave it as is.
I'm going to go with this one.
Oh, okay.
So I pay my 1.
You pay your 1. You could put, if you want to just put it on the side. We'll get some more out for you. That's a good one. It's a weird shape. Which is why I think it's so cheap and you generate off of it too, but it's a weird shape. Okay. Now you move.
4.
4. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. So next turn you're going to generate. 1, 2, 3. Don't want to generate just yet, but I'm going to be broke. I'm going to take this one. I don't want to, but oh, look at that.
Nice.
I'm going to race you for the, maybe I'll race you for the leather. Yeah, no, I'm gonna race you for the letter. I'm gonna do it. All right, so this costs 1 button. 5 times though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I can generate my 1 button back. Boom.
All right.
That's a pretty cool tile, but it costs 7, and we are broke.
I'm not broke yet.
You got 4, but that's not. I guess it's not super broke, but I mean, you got 2 options here. So you're also allowed to catch up. If you didn't want to spend anything or you're trying to save up a little bit, you can then pass the player in front of you. So you would go 1, 2, 3, 4 spaces. You move 1 in front, and you would get 4 buttons on that turn. So your next turn, you would have 4 additional buttons to spend.
I think I'm going to go with this one.
That's a wise choice, and it
3.
screws me over.
Let's see. Okay. And if you could move me 4.
1, 2, 3, 4. Okay.
And I get.
Now why do you generate? Why are you generating?
Because I
Moved
pressed
it?
the button.
Okay. No, I'm
Jeez.
making sure. Cool. So it's back to me.
Mm-hmm.
If I pass you, I get 2 buttons. I only have 3 to spend. I'm going to pass you so I can generate 2 more. That'll give me 5 to spend. So far, it's pretty neat. Pretty cool. I can't stand my hair. Everyone, we need haircuts. I can understand why we're not getting haircuts. Don't get me wrong, but man, I need a haircut.
You start to look a little crazy.
Yeah.
I'm going to buy this H piece.
Okay.
2 buttons.
2 buttons. Okay.
How to place in mind, I just want to make sure that that is definitely where I want to
you
go.
got some time. It's not a bad spot. This is where I think it's kind of cool too. It's like, you know, do I hope to get something that can get in there?
So I'm kind of looking at the board to see what other
Well,
shapes
you don't
are
know.
around.
Yeah. I mean, this is going to be good. That's still there. So you can fill this, but you could also turn this, you know, this. There's things out there.
Okay, and 3.
3. So now you move 1, 2, 3, and you generate buttons. All right, so I have 5 to spend. I might just go for this sucker right here. It's 5 and 4. I can go for a 4 and 2. It's the time that's going to get you here. That's what I'm worrying about. What? These? Okay. Yeah.
Listening to the pouring rain outside.
Yeah, it's pouring. Hopefully this weekend it's gonna be nice.
Finally.
Yeah, it's one thing about being stuck at home is it hasn't been great weather here, at least in Jersey. So.
No. I know they say April showers bring May flowers and all that, but I'm done. I want the flowers.
All right, so I'm gonna take this. Didn't want to, but maybe I won't. I will take that. All right. Costs 4 buttons though. 2 time. Generate 2 buttons back. And being that now we are tied in the same spot, I am on top. I go again. So I have 3 buttons to spend.
Can only buy one thing.
I could buy 2. No, you're right. Yeah. I was thinking if I should buy it. I think I have a great spot for it. So move that there. Cost me 2 buttons. 3 time. 1, 2, 3. You're up.
Okay, let's see. What's happening there?
Shout out to Twinnings.
Twinings.
Herbal tea. This is their what is this? This is their berry medley or something.
I don't know. You bought it.
It smells so good.
I will take that.
This
No.
this
No.
this one?
No,
This
that little one. Yeah. Give me that little guy. For 2. Okay, so this is 3. That's why I couldn't tell from over there. I'm like, is it 2 or is it 3?
Yeah, this is the only 2 piece. So you have to get that. Otherwise, you gotta scramble for those letters. Now, I doesn't say it in the booklet, I don't believe, and I've watched some videos. People do pick up pieces and place it on the board, so you can do that. That's why you move this later, is so that you can be like, you know what, it doesn't fit or I don't want it. It doesn't say you can't do that. I mean, it's really a friendly game anyway. So if you wanted to do that, I have no problem with that. I could definitely see this like a chess game where you would, play the time.
I don't know how to play chess.
Well, it's a timer, so you only have a certain amount of time when you're to have your turns.
I think it fits.
All the pieces should fit. Turn around, maybe.
That doesn't fit.
Okay, well, it is. It goes there, I guess.
Okay.
All right, so let me...
And...
What?
I got
2?
move 2.
All right, just take a second. All right, so let's go ahead and move the pawn on your turn. You're behind, so you again. So you have 1, 2, 3. You have 1 button now.
Oh,
You can't afford anything.
I can't afford nothing.
I can't afford anything either on my turn, so we're going to be doing a couple of jumps. I think I'm getting that leather patch.
Oh, that's not what I wanted.
Oh.
So what do I have to pass you?
You would pass me.
Okay.
So it's just 1, 2, and you get 2 buttons. I have 1 button. I cannot afford anything either, so I'm going to get 2 buttons.
Ooh, that worked out for me. Oh, the green one.
Okay. Now that's good for you too, because look at this. 1. Right?
Yeah.
So we move this first, then you move. You are on top, you go again.
But I can't buy anything.
Can't buy anything.
But so what do I do?
Well, you would pass.
Oh, okay.
So I think you move ahead of me still. You generate 1 for moving, and then your buttons.
So I got 3 buttons again?
3 buttons.
Woohoo!
So now I have 3 buttons. And I am not getting...
I'm definitely getting that 10.
I wanted
Or
this
7.
so bad. I can only afford this. 1, 2, 3. I can jump you. Then you buy it and you go ahead. And we kind of both want that one.
I really don't. I don't know why you keep insisting that I want the leather piece.
Well, it's just, you could fill anything up. You can fill anything on the board. You can put in the corner, you know?
I'm not at the point where I'm desperate for them.
Yeah, neither am I, but they're pretty rad. Let me see what this does here. Oh, look at that. That is a beauty right there. I'm going to do it. So I'm going to purchase this. I'm going to pick it up first. Place it. Move the pawn. Then I'm going to move my person. 1, 2, 3. Then I generate 4. Your turn.
All right.
Wild berry, that's what it is. Not berry, it's wild berries. It smells really good. Tastes okay.
Can I test?
Absolutely, we just said, yeah. Rulebook doesn't say you can't. And again, it's a 2-player, like, it's a friendly game, so. That's not bad. That's probably even better. That's a weird spot, though. It's a weird tile. A lot of space, though. A lot of space.
I'm gonna do it. Okay.
Okay.
I'm gonna go like that.
I watched 2 videos, and both of them, the pieces all fit.
Apparently,
Yeah.
Corey did not get the one.
Corey
that
didn't get the
fits.
one that actually fits. Okay, so that
And
moves.
1.
You paid, and you move 1. Now your turn again. Can you afford something with 1 button?
No.
Okay, so I guess you would pass.
Okay.
1, 2. You get your leather piece.
And
You
then
don't.
my turn. Oh no, that's not
You,
bad.
know, you get 2.
Oh, 2 for
moving.
yeah,
Yes.
for passing you. Yeah. So now I have to place this right away, correct?
Place this right away.
Alright, then I'm gonna go right there.
Okay. And they're cool because they let you fill in gaps, but they're also good because it's 2 points that you're not losing at the end of the game. So now I have 4. I can only afford 1 here. That's actually a really nice piece for me because it'll allow me to fill this.
Yeah.
So I'm going to do that for 2. Cost me 1, 2 time. I don't generate anything off of it, but it's a nice piece.
Well, I'm going to take this one that doesn't cost me anything but time.
Yeah.
And let's see here. How shall I do this? Okay. I'll do that. Why not? Alright.
Okay.
Move that here. Cost me 3.
3. 1, 2, 3. Generate your buttons.
No, I got 6.
Okay, I'm going to look here first. Hold on. Well, we got 6 total. this piece.
So get it.
Well, I want it now. I don't want to buy this one.
Oh. Oh, you don't have enough.
Yeah, I don't have enough. Oh, man. I know, but I don't want to put it there. I'm trying to plan ahead here. I'm trying to plan ahead. All right, so I'm gonna take it.
Okay.
Cost 1 button, 2 time. 1, 2. Generate 1, 2, 3, 4. Move this. My turn again. This is why I was looking at this one. Kind of beats me there.
So I'm not done with that.
I can just take this one that you want.
Well, I don't need it.
Well, you need it. That would be great for you to fill that in.
Yeah.
Take this little triangle. It's cheap, but it costs a lot of time.
Or you can just. Can you pass me and get another?
I can pass you, but I really want to get this. Either one of these is going to let me go past that to pick that leather up. I really want that leather. Okay. That's not so bad. So, buttons though. That's why that one's worth it. Yeah. Because it's like, oh, okay, so this 3 is, 6, whatever, but the 2 buttons are the cost. And it fills up more space.
Got more buttons, man.
Yeah, I'm going to do it. I think I have to do it like that. I think that's the best way for me to do it.
Yeah, then you need more, like 3 leather spaces.
Yeah, unless I just throw this crap over here.
For random.
Throw it over here. And don't try to build on my stuff. But then I'm not going to get that 7x7.
Were you really going to get it anyway?
I'm going for it. That's why I'm going to fill this hole up. Oh, now you're taunting me, so I'm definitely doing it. Okay, so I'm taking that. So it cost me 3 buttons.
I moved the token thing.
Thank you. 6 buttons. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Get my leather patch. That doesn't fit.
You get a lot of buttons.
Generate 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 buttons. 3, 4, 5, 6. So I'm sitting pretty at 8, but I'm really far on the board.
Mm-hmm.
So you have a lot of time to catch up. And we're going to lap. It's going to be our second time around.
So I'm going to do this one for 1.
Okay.
That's 3 spots, though. Put that
That was
there.
a beautiful purchase. Okay, so hold on. So you pay for it.
Mm-hmm.
And then 1, 2, 3. I always want to count that special space.
I'm going to buy this one.
Oh, I don't really care about that spot.
Hey, it worked out.
Uh-huh. So that's 1 space?
1.
1 time. Ooh, that 10 button one's looking pretty over there. So yeah, without shifting, it's 1, 2, and then 3. It's kind of neat to play it like this too, because then you can kind of see where we destroyed this area over here, And they say to randomly put the tiles out too, so all the patches are placed randomly. So, and then you just start wherever that smallest tile is that she just purchased. So, you can start really anywhere. Just pretty easy. And another great reason it's easy to set up.
3, and then...
How many do you move?
2.
1, 2, you generate your buttons and you go again.
1, 2, 3, 4. 4, okay, and then go again.
Or you can pass. Which isn't so bad because it's only one spot. Or you can buy this big man pajama. You're pretty close to the 7x7, sister.
I know. That's why I said, did you really think you were going to get it?
Yeah. I'm not.
You weren't paying attention to
No,
my board,
I
were
am.
you?
I am. That's why I wanted the race for that, to fill that in.
That's why I was taunting you. I just want to see if this actually works at all for me.
You can. We've already.
I'm just saying. Again.
It's too big.
Yeah. Where was that?
Somewhere here, yeah.
I'm just gonna pass you.
Okay. So you go 1 and you generate 1. So 1, 2, 3. I need to move 3 spaces. I'm just gonna move this over to here so it's a little easier. So 3 time, I need to go at least 3 time. I have 8 buttons to spend. That's a beautiful tile. But I need to go, I need this. I don't want you to get it. Plus I need to fill this in. Nah, it just screws me there.
Mm-hmm.
Unless I put it down here. It's pretty gnarly down there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6. I think I might do that because it's cheaper. I think. No, I don't think so. I think looking at the other tiles that are out there, this really is the best one that's going to fit for me. I have to do it. 4, 5, 6, 7. And then 4 time. 1, 2, 3, 4. My leather. Oh, that one fit in there nice. That one's not. Okay, you're up. I left you with some junk.
Maybe.
At least for the 7x7. You can pass and get 4. Not too bad.
Yeah, I'm gonna do it.
That's a good tile for you.
Oh, no, go back. Okay.
Oh, you broke on that 4?
Mm-hmm.
1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, you're broke. That was here.
Until my next move.
Okay.
Were you any good at Tetris?
Yes. Yeah.
There's so many open holes.
Yeah, but I
Or is it only because there's the leather pieces?
There's the leather pieces. I'm playing the game.
I'm gonna say, you keep making all these holes.
Playing the game, sister. Three buttons, and I would get it this turn.
but you don't have enough things for that.
Oh yeah, I don't. I got one button.
Yeah, I was like, wait a second, you have nowhere near enough buttons to buy.
That's why I was looking at this one now. That's a good piece.
Trying to scam away.
Hey, I didn't take it. I'm playing the 7. I don't care about the 3.
That's a better place to put it. I feel like that doesn't limit yourself too much because you only have 2 leather pieces left.
Yeah, I know. If I get them. Alright, I'm gonna do it. 1 button, 2 time. So it's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 6, 8. 8 button generation. You're up.
Alright, so I have to pass you.
Okay. It's 2 buttons.
So I get 2 buttons for that, and then I get all my other buttons, correct?
Yes, you do.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 8 buttons.
It's that or this. This is such a beautiful piece. Such a beautiful piece. It's marvelous. I'm gonna do that one just because it has button generation. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Getting awfully close to the end there.
Yeah, I know. I'm afraid if I do this though, I'm gonna be so far ahead that you're gonna pass. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 more. Shoot. Go with the big piece. I don't generate as much, but I cover more spaces. So it's more points not being spent. Which I think is what I'm going to do. So I'm going to pay my 5. Move my button 3, 1, 2, 3. I only generate 1 more, but we're going to say it's okay. You're up. Move the button thing over here. Yeah, now it's getting like what can fit, what can move. What can we do? Yeah. You got a lot of buttons, sister. 6, 7, 8 buttons. My goodness. I've only got 3 left.
trying to see something here.
Do it. Oh, that's a good one.
But it's really not.
Fills a lot of space. You don't get this 7 bonus. It's gonna be, you're not going to get it unless you get these last 2. But you're not losing points. You know, so it's like, do I get for the bonus or do I try not to lose the 2 points for having an open space?
That's more my concern at this point.
Losing the points?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That's why I took this larger piece that really wasn't beneficial to me, but it's going to save me more points in the end.
Let me see the next to it.
Hmm? There are some button tokens in here that are 10s and 5s, in case you ever have that many buttons.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Doing it.
Doing it.
5.
And
Okay,
move
so
you
move
5.
it here and then move you 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Generate your buttons. That was a good play because I can't afford anything. So I have to move, I have to pass, which then pushes me in front of you, and I miss all of these nice pieces here. So that's what I have to do. I have to pass. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4 for passing. I generate 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So it'll give me a 10 minus 1. We still have all this. You have a lot of money to spend.
Okay. I know what I'm doing to get my 7 by 7.
Yep.
So there's my 4.
There's your, and you can afford it. So you're going to get this 7 by 7, 7 extra buttons. Can't, I don't know if you can spend it or if it's just like bonus points.
But it moves me 6.
Yeah. Okay. That's just, which is good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So you get this to place it, and you also generate buttons.
Right, and I generate buttons.
Yes.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Wait, let's count.
I don't know why you go like
That
this.
messed me up.
Go from the left
1,
to
2,
right.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
There is a 10 right here.
10. I don't count that?
I don't think so. I think you just...
That's just at the end.
I think it's at the end.
Okay.
That's what it says here. It's kind of like a special tile. It's worth 7 points. It doesn't say if you can spend it. I'm going to guess you can't.
Okay, it's just a bonus when we
It's a
count up
bonus.
our buttons.
Correct. Yeah.
All right.
All right. So you are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 ahead of me. I was really eyeing this piece up a lot, so I'm happy it's still there. That's why it's going to fill a lot of my board up. And like a perfect spot for it. And it generates a lot. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You would get the next patch, so it's going to beat me there. Let's do 7. So I'll be left with 9. I think that's really the only thing I can do. Okay, so I'm going to pay 8 for that. 6 time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Going to generate 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 10. Let's see. Now we're really starting to generate, but
there's really no space left.
There's no a lot of things to go.
Right.
Yeah, you bought the only piece that like would work for me. This nice 4x4 and 6 time would have fit right nice right here.
You wouldn't have filled it.
No, but it would have looked really nice.
I'm gonna do it.
It's a good one for you. Look at that. You have a pretty nice patchwork over there.
Yeah, but it's cost me 5.
It's okay. Because it's going to get you 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now your next turn, you're going to generate buttons, and no matter how much time passes, doesn't matter, you're going to generate. So you want to kind of be expensive. So this moves over here. So I'm going to generate. I can buy one of these. I'm actually going to buy this because it's going to fit beautifully right there. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. It's cheaper, covers more space. Cost me 4. I'm not going to generate the 3, but it's 3 less anyway. And I only move 2. 1, 2. But I can't pass you because I'm going to right at the end. But I can't buy anything else. Nothing on the board will actually fit on my thing here. Not that I could buy that, but just looking. Yeah, nothing's going to fit. So I believe I will pass. 1, 2, 3. So I'm going to get 3 for passing. And then I'm going to get all my buttons, which are 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Now it's your last turn. You are in a great position here. So here, let me move these over for you. These are 3 you can buy right now, okay, in this order. So try not to mess them up because the time, well, no, it doesn't matter because one time's going to go.
It's like this will cover more space.
Each space is 2 points that you're going to see is minus 2 points.
But I get more buttons.
Well, here's what you do. You count how much a button is worth 1, a space is worth 2.
True.
So that covers 1, 2, 3, 4 spaces, where the other one covers 5.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with this one.
Yeah, that's a better. I think it's a better choice. And you're only getting 1, but you're getting 1 back. You have a beautiful patchwork.
It's all mine. Yep, all mine.
Okay, so you can afford it. Okay, and you move next. So now you generate buttons. Put these back. Okay, so you generate 14.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, now it's the end of the game. So we're at the end of the game. The game ends when both tokens reach the middle. And that's it. Score your points. So now how many spaces do you have minus that from your buttons? So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I have minus 16 buttons. Okay. I have 15 buttons.
I have 7.
How do you have 7 buttons?
Because I just had 14.
Okay. Oh, you have a lot. Oh, I didn't see these spaces over here.
Yeah.
I saw just that. Okay, so I'm going to move this. I'm going to move the this out of the way. Remember, don't go here. So this is my board. So you can see I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So it's minus 16 points. And then here's Becky's board. Which looks really good from afar because I didn't see these here. But you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. One less space than me. I have these two here. That was good. It looks nice though. It looks a lot nicer than my board. I'll tell you that.
Thank you.
Yeah. Okay.
Should I take up clothing?
I don't know. I'll tell you in a second when we count the points. All right. So how many points do you have?
I
Just how
told
many
you
buttons?
I have 7 buttons left.
I have 7 buttons.
Yeah.
I have 4, 8, 12, 13, 14, 15 buttons.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Now we know Corey and Andrea write down what they do. Andrea won their game with 9 buttons and Corey had 8. So I wanted you to beat Corey so bad. I destroyed both of them with 50 buttons. Okay, so that's cool. So let's take a second and we'll get into a review. All right, so after playing the game one time, what do you think?
I thought it was fun.
Okay.
I definitely liked it. It was definitely easy to play, really straightforward, nothing too complicated, which I like. I thought it was fun.
Yeah, it's easy. You know, you set your tiles up randomly, so there's no real, this piece has to be on top or the left. Just put all the pieces out in a circle around the game board. And then the game board tells you what you do. You move around it. Your spaces tells you when you collect. You actually pick this piece off. So it's not like you don't, oh, did I get it first? You take it off and you put it on your board, so there's no confusion there. There is a different back to it. I didn't play this board because this is a little more confusing. It is the same, however, but it just looks a little, I don't know. I didn't want to have it on camera. This looked a little better on camera. The pieces are easy to use. There's not many pieces. The pawn is whatever. There's 2 pieces. It's 2 players. This was fun. I thought putting them together was pretty neat. There's a meta to it. It's moving around, buying the pieces, keeping your buttons secure, because you're trying to, the last turn is when you actually generate buttons to go into the counting phase. So you're trying to have things generate
many
buttons.
buttons as possible on there.
But you don't want to spend as many buttons through the game because you want, so there's that, what do I do? I like that. Putting these on was nice. I had 1 more space than you, which wasn't so bad. Yours looks really neat. Mine's a little messier. The pieces feel pretty good. A couple of the pieces don't actually fit together. I don't know if it's just our piece, because like I said, I saw 2 other videos of this played, and their pieces actually went into each other, and like a real puzzle piece, which was cool. The rules on this, again, very simple. It's only, this is the rules, and you can see how many pictures there are, so this is pretty cool.
Simple, straightforward, easy.
Yeah, this is, I recommend it. I'm glad we played it. I'm glad Corey and Andrew let us borrow this.
Well, this was the one I almost bought.
And really?
Yeah, I almost bought this, and then I forget why I didn't. And then we were over by Corey and Andrea's, and Corey was like, "Oh, I have a perfect game for you guys to play." And I was like, "I was gonna buy it." So we learned then always check with Corey because there's a good chance he probably already has
They
it.
have a ton, hundreds of games. I think, yeah.
Well, you've taken videos in front of the cabinet, right?
Oh, that's only one cabinet.
That's only one cabinet, but I mean, it just gives an example of how many games they have.
Yeah.
So.
But this is, I recommend it if you have 2 players to play with. This was a great game for Friday Night Lights. Easy to understand, easy, simple rules, and fun. So, thank you for joining us here again. Hope to see you next time. We don't know.
Maybe with a haircut. Doubtful.
Doubtful.
Unless he lets me attempt it, which.
Not happening. Not happening. I had made a comment of maybe going to Andrea to have her cut my hair because she's probably a little better, but
probably
not going to happen either because we haven't seen them. We don't want to go over there. I figured I'd just stick my head in the window.
Let her buzz you through the window.
Not buzzing. But anyway, thank you for watching. We'll see you next time on Hit Points Gaming.